Tuesday, August 9th, 2022 was Election Day in Rocky Hill. It was a primary. There were just a few candidates on the ballot for Treasurer, Secretary of State, and on the Republican ballot there was an opportunity to vote for a state senator. I joined about 12 other people at the District 2 polling station at Moser School. It was a really cool experience. I spent the day with really positive, civically minded people. Got free coffee and meals throughout the day, and I was paid. So if you're looking for a way to defend democracy as you know it, it's a really easy way to support our local institutions. I recommend it. You can sign up to be a supporter for the elections by going to the Registrar of Voters on the Rocky Hill website. There's a form that you can fill out there, and I think that they're going to be needed for November, which is the big election. Big shout out to Bob and Tamara, our two moderators for the District 2 polling station. They really helped us volunteers figure out what to do, so I'm much obliged. Two observations. One, not a lot of people knew that there was an election happening yesterday. We had about 365 ballots cast at Moser School out of, I think, a potential 1,600. So not a lot of people were present or even voting absentee. Several people told me that they had no idea until that day that an election was happening. So maybe there's a way that we as citizens can get the word out better. The other observation I would make is that it was really cool as a checker to have access to software that would support the voting process. Software is not the official way that we are counting the people who are showing up to vote, but it is a tool that they are piloting in Connecticut, and my experience, it was really great. The tool allows you to very rapidly look people up according to their street and then check them off as being present, which was far faster than the paper-based approach. It automatically does tabulations on how many people have voted. And let me tell you, when you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and the last thing you need to do in order to get out the door is to do math, there's a lot of stress. We counted up the number of people, both on the Democratic and Republican side, and everybody was satisfied about the number of people who showed up to cast their votes. But the machine would have made that process a lot quicker. So this is me as a citizen saying, I had a really positive experience, even experimenting with this tool. And I hope that as a town, we adopt something like it that supports the election process. As a side note, if we are worried about the state of democracy, the best way to improve the state of democracy is to make it as easy as possible for people who can vote to vote. And improving the efficiency of the process is a great way to make sure that nobody has to stand in line to cast their ballot, and the voting process is as effective and easy and as quick as possible. So that's my 2 cents. I hope I can volunteer again in November. This was a really positive experience, and I again, really recommend that anybody who's interested in doing election support, go to the registrar's office and sign up. It's pretty easy.